What's up, guys? Pawnee90 here, back with another video on my Minecraft single player Let's Play series. Now, today we have quite an eventful plan planned out for us. We are changing up a little bit from our last episode, at least the idea that I had. I have swiftly realized that I do, in fact, probably need a storage room, a proper one, if I am to go and fight my way through the nether. So this episode, we will be working on trying to get a storage room set up, which means I have a lot of work ahead of me. I am going to probably try and find a place here to set it up. That is unfortunate. A creeper looks like it went off here. Don't know when that happened, and I have no idea how that happened, but I'll get this sorted out, I guess. That is very unfortunate. I really had hoped that I saw this happen, but I'm guessing that would have been just too late. Oh, lightning struck. That's crazy. Okay, I'll have to build the lightning rod, and we'll have to get this fixed. So, yeah. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up doing a storage room along with getting a happy gas, because I would like to have a happy gas whenever I decide to build the storage room. Because I'm imagining, or at least I'm hoping, that I can at least make it a little larger. And that would be pretty cool. Let's see, separate you guys. Come on, guys. Separate. Separate. I don't want to hit you. Out of the way. Alright. Come on. Alright. We got them blocked off at least a little bit. I'm going to clear out the rest and then breathe them up again. But we will try and put the storage probably somewhere down here. I'm imagining probably here. Nice big flat area already. As you guys can see, I have already cleared out a lot of grass. The area was very bushy, and it looked just too much. There was just too much going on. So I'm gonna start chopping some trees. I may have to go mining for a little bit. I'm gonna pick up a few materials in order to be able to chop the trees better and more efficiently. I'm also gonna make sure I start planting some sugarcane, because we do need that enchanting table. Because I nearly died, and I don't feel like dying again. I end up getting a Blocks music disc, though, which happens to be my second favorite, or even my first favorite music disc in the game, behind Chirp. So, let us get to it. Alright, guys, I'm back after the tree harvest. It felt like it took forever. It felt like I harvested so much wood. But after looking through it, it doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm hoping that it's enough. We have the sugarcane being planted on this side, along with where I harvested, which it doesn't look like a lot, but honestly, it was quite a lot of large trees, and those things take forever to chop down. Now, over here is where we are going to be setting up the house. Or not the house, the storage house, to be specific. It might end up being a very primary location that I will be hanging out, mainly for the fact of there will be quite a few things that I would like to use here. Um, which this is going to be the area where my enchanting table will be set up, probably right in the middle. I have a design laid out already. So, yes, I still have to clear some on this side, so we'll get to that first, and then we'll get to building. All right, so this is a brief intermission between building. It's taken me quite a lot of time. We've used up quite a bit of materials, but so far, this is what we've got. This is what our materials are looking like. I still have to place the chests on the inside here. We're going to be going up 4 high, which I feel like will be enough for me. I've left some space in the back here, so we can at least make some auto sorting if we need. Assuming this will be the amount of space I need for any redstone that is necessary, which this will happen probably later down the road when I get more resources, of course. Right now, my resources are quite low, but that's probably due to not having any enchanting, which is going to happen right here. This is where the enchanting table will be. We're going to have enchanting books around the side, and we're going to have a pathway leading down into a little cave system. Because just beside where I'm building, there's a little lava pool. And I think that'd be pretty cool to have inside of it. So let's get some chest placing down here. I got quite a bit, and there's quite a lot to do. So let's start placing. Now, this build, I'm not exactly going off of anything that I know or anything that I've really seen. I usually kind of like to freehand things. I decided to start building things in creative mode to at least kind of get a better idea on what I want to do for these builds. At least kind of a rough idea, so I'm not just all over the place. This one was possibly the most effort I've put in, and I feel like it's turned out quite nicely. It's still on the plain end. I feel like a lot of people do better jobs than me, which is fair enough. I'm just a lowly Minecraft player. Alright, let's get some more chests going here. We're just about finished with that. Now, a lot of this video will be probably time lapses. It's a lot easier to show what I have built rather than show the process of building, since I am very scatterbrained at doing it. But I'm hoping to put some nice, calm, relaxing music to this and just chill and hang out. If you guys really like, please subscribe. Also, do leave a like. That is very helpful for me. I would like to try and get out there. The people that have been watching have been enjoying it, at least as far as I'm aware. So if there's anything that you guys like to see, definitely let me know. All right, so I think this is probably about as high as I'm going to go with that. I think that's a bit too high. No, perfect. It is perfect height. So we're going to add probably a door right here, just to block off the way. Add a little character to the room. I might end up changing the floors. This is kind of just a temporary layout, at least the stone. I was hoping to maybe have some copper columns stationed on either side with kind of niche items that they like to pop through. I saw some pretty awesome automated copper column work. They just kind of path and forth, back and forth, just placing items. And I think that's pretty cool, so I might end up doing that at some point. I would like to see some action here. It'd be pretty awesome. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is the roof, which will be the next time lapse you guys are going to see. It's a pretty big roof, and I've got a lot of work ahead of me. At least an hour or hour and a half, which doesn't seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's quite a bit. I'll try and end up doing the inside floor so you guys can have a better idea on what the whole plan is for the look. I'm going to continue to harvest and spread the sugarcane that I have growing. I really should make a sugarcane farm close to here. I'll probably end up making one right across the way because I will need paper for books, which I still have to increase the size of my cow population. But I mean, I have a lot of leather sitting around. I think it's inside. Yeah, there's a stack of leather right here, which is quite a bit. So I'm feeling pretty good about having the right amount of books. Main issue right now is going to be the diamonds. I have to go mining because I only have one diamond, and this is the first diamond, and I don't want to take that one away. So I'll have to go digging at some point. If you guys would like to see possibly just kind of a unedited mining dig, I probably will just have Minecraft audio. I won't be speaking in it, mainly because I like to do digging during the day, but I have a family, and I don't feel like having children scream is a good idea. So let us start building this roof, and I'll see you guys when it's finished. Alright, so I forgot about one thing that's very important that I wanted to do before I built this roof. One thing that will help overall building the roof, and it's just a hop and a skip away in the nether. And as you can see by this harness right here, that would be the ghast, the happy ghast. Now, I'll probably end up starting to build this roof while the happy ghast is growing. So we will see if it grows before the end or if it grows during the process. We'll see how far I really get. I think that it'll probably be grown by time I'm done, of course. So I'll cut back to it when that happens. Let's go find this cave of mine because I have forgotten which side. How could I forget? It's where my water flows. There's some party down there. Look at these guys. Oh no. Okay. Well, let's deal with them, I guess. Let us go. Those guys were dealt with. A few of them were stuck, but we don't care about that. Now, when I was here last, we looked right across the way, and we saw a little baby right there. Now, the nether looks very odd. I think that's distant horizons, but that's okay. So let's scoot on across. Make sure we build a nice stable bridge for ourselves. Don't want any unforeseen accidents here. Especially with these piggies. These piggies here scare me. And I have a very bad history of nether trips. Look at that. Those unhappy ghast here. Not today. Meaty. Alright, well, I guess I'll make a wall. What a jerk. What a mean ghast. Seems like he's left me alone. For now. The skeleton doesn't seem too friendly. You know, I wish I had some arrows right now. That would be fantastic. Alright, I went back and I grabbed some some gravel and some arrows to at least deal with some unruly guests and be able to drop down without having to worry about getting down. Because I at least have some ladders I could make. But I don't feel like dealing with this. No. Okay. That's okay. That's all good. I was worried that was going to happen. We're going to just take it as it is. We're disappointed. That's okay. Let's just get our happy gassed and be happy. We've got back. We have iron. We have copper stuff. It's not the best, but honestly, it's a lot better than having nothing. So let us try once again to grab that little happy gas there. Hopefully I have some gravel left down here. I don't think I do. We'll have 7. We'll have to figure out a way down and then back up. Hopefully I can just drop down, grab it, and then build up. That gas was very, very inconvenient, I guess. There's very, very lucky shot on his part. Unfortunate for me, I lost everything, but that's okay. It's Minecraft, we'll recover. I do need to go mining again in order to better equip myself. This is bad luck. This is really bad luck today. How unlucky. Okay. That's not fun, but that we'll deal with this. We're gonna deal with that. That's not good. All right, this time we're gonna go in there with a little more protection from these piglings. We got some gold boots. I feel like that would have been a very great help before. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. Still my copper. There's still a skeleton here. Where? Did he fall? I guess he may have fallen. That's okay. Good. Let him fall. Now, I do want to get over there, and I don't want to die. I know these skeletons are just going to absolutely start blowing me up when I get close enough. But I really hope not. Yeah, I figured that would happen. A little food goes a long way. Now, on my way back here, I actually noticed I have another happy gas right there. I actually have 2 side by side, which is pretty awesome. It's going to be a very, very big help with this. One thing I wish that these scaffolding do was build downwards. I'm disappointed about that, but that's okay. It looks like there's only 1 skeleton here. Wish that's nice and easy. Alright, let's grab our little happy gas here. 1. And we'll go over here, we'll grab the second one. Just as a precaution. I don't think my first one will die, but I can never promise anything. Skeleton to go away. Really dealing with you. Shoot me. Nope. Alright, let us head out. Alright, that was a huge, huge, huge debacle. I died a few times there. Lost all my stuff, but the good thing is I still have the important stuff that I need right in this chest to finish off this build. I'm probably going to have to go and collect more wood because I don't think this will be enough for my roof, but that is okay. We'll harvest away and we'll get cooking. So, I'll see you guys when we get back. Enjoy. Oh yeah, and I also planted this guy right in here. So we'll see him grow up. All right. So we have completed as much as the roof as I want to do. And, well, actually, the roof is done. I have not completed the back, which you will see. We were in the process of doing a lot of things before I started building this, so we gotta hop to it. The biggest thing right now is this little guy. It's almost done. He's almost grown. Soon. That was perfectly timed. Look at that. That could not have happened in any better of a time. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any way of actually growing him. So he's just gotta kind of hang out. I'm gonna see if I have a lead sitting around here. If not, just steal it from the horse. The horse could just sit in the sheep pen for now. Let's move that. Take that off you, and I'll just take this right in here. Alright. You hang out there, horsey. We're just gonna chain up our little new friend here. He will not die on my watch. Our little dude, you're gonna hang out here. Right here. We're gonna make your new helmet. Very exciting. This little guy. Wrong one. That, and then we're just gonna do a white wool. That's okay. And we're gonna put it in this chest so we don't lose it. So now, back to business. So I have finished the roof. I'm not gonna do the back just yet because I want to kind of figure out what I want to do. But this is it. We're gonna kind of work on the floors right now. I had the idea to do polished granite, I think, is what I'll do for the floor. I really like how it looks, and I feel like it kind of clashes well. Adds a different variety to the build. So let's get this all cleared out and replaced with granite. Actually, maybe I don't even need to do back here. We'll do up the front first, and then we'll see if we want to change the back to something else. Because it's not like anybody's going to be going back there. Aside from me when I build, I'm not going to be putting anything back there for the time being. Because that will be the place where I want to have this auto sorters. Which might be handy to be copper golems to start. For just entertaining purposes. They can kind of just put menial things away. Go. Uh-oh. Gotta use the wood pickaxe.
I have the iron to make a new pickaxe. I just haven't done it yet. But that there. Do I want that there? No, it went out 2. Do it like that. Don't think I'll be walking up there. That'll be pretty cool. So in here is going to be the enchanting table, which I have to collect sugarcane for, which I will do before the next episode. You know what? I think I have enough, at least, to cover the front bit of it to make it. Anyway, if I look into the door, it doesn't look too ugly. Now, Happy New Year's, everybody. This will be uploaded New Year's Day, so it's pretty exciting. I've taken my time with this episode, just due to the holidays, taking it easy. But we're going to get back to the upload grind. I feel like that's kind of fair. Hopefully you guys have a good New Year's. Hopefully you guys make some achievable resolutions. Stick to your guns this year. You didn't do it last year. Alright, look at this. That's kind of ugly, so we'll just kind of replace this, I guess. The shovel's going to break. It's all good. Just make an iron shovel. And we got an iron pickaxe as well. Shovel. Pickaxe. And yeah, losing everything. That just kind of put a wrench in the plan a little bit, but that's okay. We'll have to go caving at some point here, probably just before the next episode. If you guys want, I could just record it and just upload the raw footage of me just caving, exploring. If not, I can upload a full caving episode if you guys truly wish. If you guys have any opinions about it. Just for now, I have not yet figured out what I want to do down here. All I know is there is a lava pool just over this way. Here it is. This is it. It's a pretty big lava pool. Pretty awesome. So definitely going to be using this for something. Have a cool, make a cool forge in here. I think that would be really awesome. Have a little smithing area, because I know I'm going to need some smithing templates to design my gear. So this could be a very cool place to build it. Very big natural lava pool, which is pretty fantastic. Let's hop out of here. So I do want to maybe add a roof to this little area. I can maybe add an extra layer to this or something. Maybe add a platform up top for fancy purposes. Oh, this guy's so cute. My goodness. The next thing we should probably do is quickly create a sugarcane farm. I just gotta find my buckets. We got our buckets. I end up having to go and collect some iron just so we can do this, because it's something that we do need. So one of the main and important things that I've been wanting is some cactus. And cactus to me is a little kind of pain. So we're gonna build just kind of a nice small in the ground cactus farm. We're just gonna have it basically flow cactus over to where we need it to go, which is going to be nice and easy for us because we need cactus for dyes, cactus for, oh, to be honest, I think it's just dyes really, but that's still pretty important to me. We can use it for many different types of items, concrete being one of them. I'm a pretty big fan of the color green, so very, very helpful to me. This, drop that down, some sand in here. Boom. I was kind of going off memory. I think it's pretty simple if it's standard. Just okay with me. To be honest, I can't really remember what they use now for the thing to knock off. That's okay. I remember correctly, I vaguely remember using fences before. I think trapdoors were also a possibility. At least that's pretty cheap. I can easily do that. That's not going to be an issue. Now, is there a way to get these floating? Probably not. Water here. Water in this corner. What will that do? I'll push right in the middle. Drop this down 1. Down there. Break this. Boom. You. I'll pull right in the middle, which I can use a hopper into a chest right in the middle. Hopper off the back of this thing, so it's not really necessary anymore. It's easy. Let's see here. Need a chest as well. Boom, chest. Boom. A hopper. A chest. Right there. A hopper right there. Only had stair, which I can just do on the inside there. Alright, there we go. We can access the chest. I'll have to make this look a little nicer, but it's okay. Now we're going to build some fences to put between that. Alrighty. I don't think we need too many. Little guy really gets in the ear there. Probably should have put fences down. That would have been smart afterwards, but that's okay, I guess. Fence here. It's there. Here. There. That should cover it all. Now, it's not completely lossless. I'm imagining that these will hit some, but that's okay. A little nicer there. Oh, he's grown! Look at that! Got a big boy now! Let's get her white harness. I don't have any snowballs to call him to me. Which, I guess, is unfortunate. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come down. Okay, let's see if I can grab him closer. Hey, buddy. You? There we go. We have our happy ghast friend. We are very excited to have this guy. We can now bring villagers to our place with not having to worry, which is fantastic. Now, I said I wanted to get a sugarcane farm going, but I don't think we're going to have the time for this episode. It is running a little longer, but what I'm going to do is I'll probably end up putting the sugarcane just surrounding this. Just kind of hide it a little bit. I know it's a little ugly, but it's going to be a long, tedious process of placing water and sugarcane. I don't think anybody really wants to watch that. Obviously, if anybody wants to know what I'm going to be doing, is I think I'm just going to be doing this. The hole. Placing water, sugarcane, water, sugarcane. I could also just space it like this and kind of have it crisscrossed. I'm not sure what is the most efficient way, but I deem this way possibly a little bit better. And can kind of crisscross it coming down the other way. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's kind of all over the place. It's not the most perfect, It is a little longer than most, so have a happy New Year's. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. And if you guys want to see more of my videos in the future, do not forget to subscribe. That is the most important part. All right. Bye, guys.